There's an all-female, full-contact sport taking the world by storm. It's called roller derby. Played by fearless, hard-hitting roller girls, the sport is fast and furious.
It's exciting, it's hard, it's tough.
Nothing feels better than knocking over.
The European scene was kicked off by the London Rollergirls, a league of 75 skaters who embody the motto, by the skater, for the skater.
The London Rollergirls are an amazing roller derby team.
The top roller derby team in Europe.
Our aim is to be the #1 in the world.
Roller derby is played by 2 teams of 5 skaters racing around an oval track. 4 of these skaters are blockers and 1 is the jammer. She has a star on her helmet and is the point scorer. It's the jammer's job to lap the blockers, and for every opposing skater she passes, she scores a point.
How many team sports are there without a ball? It's like kabaddi and synchronized swimming.
Roller Derby Till I Die follows the on and off track lives of the London Rollergirls. Because when you're a roller girl, roller derby is more than a sport, it's a way of life.
Rolling out, surrounded by girls who've got your back, is just amazing. I'm going to play roller derby forever!
She just sort of is roller derby in a person.
She was probably born with some natural athletic ability that not everyone has.
Most skaters are just in awe of her.
She is one of the nicest people you will ever meet, but on the track, you do not want to mess with her.
She is one of the best skaters in the world.
She's an absolute machine. She's a beast.
It's like she was built for derby.
She knows where everyone is on the track.
She's like an immovable object, she's just there.
Where's she gone? Because if you don't see her, she's usually coming for you. And that's where you've got to like watch out. It's like Jaws or something.
And just when you think you've gotten through the pack, there she is again.
She's really good at what she does. Stefanie Mainey!
I think roller derby is special to me because I'm really good at it. This is a sport where I feel confident. I kind of feel in control of what's happening around me. Basta! Roller derby, it's completely changed my life. Being married to Europe's best skater, I love it.
I like to think of myself as like her biggest fan. Be the ball, be the bat. Throw the ball, I don't know.
Stefanie Mainey and Olivia Coupe met through the London Rollergirls and got married a couple of years ago. They live in South London and regularly hang out with their roller girl teammates.
In London, you already have these sort of 2 tribes. You've got North London and South London. And the same goes for the league. You've got like this huge clump of roller girls that just kind of gravitated towards each other and all ended up living in the kind of Brixton, Streatham Hill area. We've got game around us. Steph's bailing. I think everyone's a bit afraid for their lives.
Playing sport is second nature to Steph, and her rise to roller derby fame is not only thanks to her natural ability, but also her competitive streak.
I am the most competitive person I know. I've always been pretty good at sports. I'm not all that competitive at like things like Trivial Pursuit and things because I'm not particularly good at them, but if it's a sport that involves like throwing or climbing something really fast, then if I can possibly make a game out of it and try and race someone, then I will.
Roller derby is a huge part of the couple's life, particularly for Steph, who works full-time as a rep for a roller derby skate brand.
I work for Atom Wheels. I'm basically kind of the sales rep for Europe. I go to events and educate people on our products. Right now I'm packing for an event in Belgium called Skate Odyssey. It's going to be a really fun trip, I should imagine.
Don't have too much fun.
I won't. I never do. I hate it, don't worry. Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Steph is travelling to Belgium with fellow roller girls Gorgasm and Total Freyhem.
I've never been overseas on a boat bus before.
It's pretty damn exciting.
The roller girls have managed to hitch a lift to Belgium with the Tiger Bay Brawlers, a Welsh roller derby team who are competing in the Skate Odyssey tournament. The last time Tiger Bay and the London Rollergirls met, things were very different. The Tiger Bay Brawlers made roller derby history by becoming the first team ever to beat the London Rollergirls B team, the Brawl Saints. Gorgasm and Total Frayhem were playing that fateful day.
They beat us, they were the ones to beat us. To be fair, I think they deserved it. I definitely think that they're going to be the ones to watch.
Competing in the Skate Odyssey tournament is a huge boost for Tiger Bay, and they're confident of a win.
It's our first tournament, so obviously for us it's a big learning curve.
I think our chances are pretty great.
And I was watching it.
We've been training really hard for this. I think we're going into this really strong.
Arriving at the venue, Steph, Gorgasm and Total Frayhem waste no time getting set up. Gorgasm is attending the tournament to represent her skate shop, Double Threat Skates, with Total Frayhem helping her.
You got a skate documentary following you around?
No, what gives you that idea? He's just a really good friend.
A Skate Odyssey will see some of the best roller derby teams in Europe go head-to-head in the first European Women's Flat Track Derby Association tournament. The London Rollergirls are not playing, but that doesn't stop them from supporting their favourite teams.
Yay, Shivas! There we go. So that gives you kind of like a nice balance, yeah.
Thanks to her reputation, Steph drums up quite a bit of business during the tournament.
It's been going really well. I've done a few cycling sessions, just making some new friends and new teams.
Final score was 168 to 165, I think, and it came down to the last gen.
This win for Tiger Bay means they will be skating against the Berlin Bombshells in the tournament's final.
We get to play Berlin in the semi-final tomorrow. We've wanted to play Berlin for a long, long time.
It's final.
It's going to be really exciting. Well, it's really embarrassing.
With the first day of the tournament drawing to a close, Gorgasm and Steph pack up for the evening.
It's been a pretty good day. I'm hoping to have a nice relaxing evening with Gaz. Gaz and I are staying in like a converted church. That's like the nice big TV. This is the lounge and the keyboard. Then we've got like this awesome balcony here, so we can go out and take in the sights and have a beer. So this is day 2 of the tournament. Bigger crowd today because it's on a Saturday. Looking forward to Tiger Bay playing later on today.
With a larger crowd in attendance, Steph is hard at work, whilst Gorgasm and Total Frayhem entertain themselves.
We're not allowed to have beer in the hall, so we might have sneaked in slyly with beer.
I put it in my hair.
She put it in her hair. You can put anything in her hair, and no one will find it.
As Tiger Bay warm up, the crowd prepares for the final.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm really excited.
skate Odyssey 2013. Tournament was won by Berlin. They did a good job.
The tournament is finished. I had a great time. I saw a lot of my roller derby friends. And now I'm looking forward to the after party.
I think there's definitely a little part of every roller girl that wishes that she could get paid to have some sort of skate-related job. So yeah, there's definitely a little part of me that's jealous that Steph is being able to make skating her job.
Whoa!
The viewer wants to see.
No, they don't.
I'm a freelance editor. This year I've mostly been working for a company called TG. I edit anything from promos to educational material for them. What I like about my job is that it sort of changes day to day. I like kind of mixing it up and just kind of having the flexibility to take time off when I need it.
What do your colleagues think about roller derby?
I think my colleagues probably think I spend too much time training.
To be honest, I know very little about roller derby apart from that Olivia gets to knock people over.
Do you know anything about roller derby, Abby?
Only that it can be a bit painful. I mean, roller derby looks like fun, but yeah, looks like it, but I wouldn't ever really want to be a participant in it.
I play for London Brawling, which is London Rollergirls A team, and this year is the first time I've ever been voted as captain.
London Brawling is the #1 roller derby team in Europe, and the squad is made up of the all-star skaters from the London Rollergirls League. So being captain is a big responsibility.
We have our first game of the season against Windy City. It's going to be by far the toughest challenge we've had all year. It's going to be my first game as captain, which is pretty daunting, but at the same time really exciting.
The skill level of many American roller derby teams is much higher than their European counterparts, and Chicago's heavy-hitting Windy City Rollers are no exception to this rule.
The Windy City Rollers started skating officially in 2005. We have been the North Central Regional champs consecutively. We've never been beaten.
They are currently ranked number 6 in the world, and just to put it into perspective, I think we're ranked about 22nd. So, you know, there's like a little bit of a gap there.
I'm a little nervous about playing against Bork, because she's such a huge hitter.
Those first couple of jams, it's like, oh my god, there's Bork. And holy shit, the jam has just got past me and like, this is happening. I can't even remember what the score was because I get so caught up in the game that I'm just focused on like just playing my jam and trying to be effective. But you know, for the first few jams, I think we may have even been leading.
It's a very physical game, and they're doing a really good job of like boxing our jammers in. So it's been tough so far. We're kind of big. We're like quite small as a team. And,
There was just like people flying left, right, and centre. You know, they were like flooring our girls, we were flooring their girls. And the crowd was incredible. Like, I've never heard such an enthusiastic crowd before. They were really hard-hitting, physical, they were really smart. They worked well together, their offense was incredible. They won the game fair and square. So I'm still incredibly proud of how we did.
They're the number 6 team in the world. We'll get them the next time.
Losing to Windy City has inspired the London Brawling squad to up their training, ahead of their tour of America's West Coast, where they'll be playing against some of the world's best roller derby teams.
We're in the Dynamic Sports Academy. We come here up to 3 times a week.
With derby, it's a very specific sport. There's nothing else like it. And we've spent a long time focusing on the biomechanics of the sport. You're seeing a combination of agility training and eye vision training, which increases their spatial awareness and their visual perception. It might seem a bit obscure throwing a playing card at somebody, but the beauty of a playing card is you have to have the reactions and the hand-eye coordination to adjust to the movement of that card. The eye port is to help the girls with their depth perception.
The training that we're doing here has made a huge impact on the way that we skate. Everyone on the team is like noticeably physically stronger, musclier. I notice as a blocker that there are people that I used to find easier to knock off that now are just like so solid.
Today, Steph and Olivia are travelling to America for London Brawling's tour of the West Coast. The tour will see the Brawling squad skate against some of the toughest roller derby teams in the world.
It's the first time that LRG has toured the States for I think about 3, maybe even 4 years. We're going to play 5 teams: Jet City, Terminal City, Rose City, Rat City, and Olympia. The game I really want to win on the tour is Rat City. Everyone was really excited going into that game because we were playing in the Key Arena.
Key Arena is a game changer. Most teams are not ready for what skating in Key Arena is like.
This is the arena that you see as a photo shared on Facebook from roller derby girls, like, oh my God, look at this arena.
Supposedly this arena has 17,500 capacity. Rock on.
When I first started roller derby, I was like, oh my God, could you imagine playing there?
After their defeat against the Windy City Rollers, London Brawling are hoping to smash their new American foes. But if Brawling think that the Rat City Rollergirls are going to be a pushover, they've got another thing coming.
Tonight we are going to play the London Rollergirls. We're super excited to play them. We know they've been training really hard and we know it's going to be a really amazing competition tonight.
It's going to be a really tough game. From what I've seen of the girls, play really hard and they hit really hard.
I like to forget about who they are. X, Y, and Z, I don't give a shit, basically. Like, I'd rather see you on the track, beat you on the track, and say goodbye.
Steph has got a very specific way that she likes to prep for a game. People think she's being grumpy because she's not joining in with the excited antics of other roller girls. Some roller girls, they want to be excited, they want to be laughing, they want to be surrounded by their teammates. Steph is like the complete opposite of the spectrum. She likes to be on her own, she likes to be focused on the game.
I think I'm really good at spatial awareness. I like to think of it as like boxing and playing chess at the same time. When people try and clear me out of the way, I'm usually one step ahead of them. Wherever they think I'm going to go, I'm not going to be there. And wherever they want me to be, I'm somewhere else.
The Rat City game was really exciting. We went into that game feeling confident. We felt that we could match their teamwork and that we could match the level of their play. We were playing our game. We were getting consistent leads. By half-time of that game, we were feeling pretty happy with how we were performing.
Let's keep it up. Let's keep that momentum. Yeah, let's not show them any sympathy.
Carmen Getzem is a really great jammer. She was very physically strong and particularly agile and very quick. We had a bit of a wobble in the beginning of the second half when they started really closing the gap.
Let them in another 20 points. We've had our bad patch. That's it. This is it. Rat City, Key Arena, about to lose to the London Rollergirls. Brawl on 3. 1, 2, 3, brawl!
I think we just kind of went in with the idea in mind that we want to dominate from the beginning. I think we definitely did. I think the style of our team against their style really worked. I just felt like that was the game where everyone on the team was playing the best that they'd played all tour.
playing amazingly. This was one of the games that we were just like dead keen to win. And I just spent the entire time flicking my eyes up to the score, being like, okay, we just need to keep that going, keep that going.
London is so good. It was a really, really tough game. They played awesome.
They're very intense, they're very smart, and they're very strong.
Roller derby has given me a lot of confidence. I met my wife through roller derby. I've now got a job through roller derby. I've met some of my best friends in roller derby now. It's given me an awful lot considering I just consider it sport, whereas other people consider it a whole lot more than that.
Going into this season of roller derby, I thought, this is it, this is definitely my last season. And then doing the tour, I think it reminded me of all these amazing things I get to do. It was almost like someone kind of slapping me across the face and just being like, you're traveling the world with 15 of your friends. You get to play a sport at like a national level. You're the captain of London. Get a hold of yourself. Like, why are you complaining? I've gone from basically wanting to retire to being fully in love with the sport again.
I was just kind of like there with the... Is that it there? Or is that just a toast up?
I'm talking about toast ups. I think about roller derby so much that I dream about it all the time, and I've got this app on my phone. It records my sleep talking. This one I'm telling someone to be careful on the track.
Oh, please be careful. That's pretty good. I really don't want people to actually